Hello! What's up, everybody? Welcome in. My name is Casey. I am the Guardian Oracle 33. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. Fat and sassy. I wonder how many people showed up just in sweats. People don't even dress up anymore for Thanksgiving, huh? Becoming comfortable. Hopefully you guys all... I know, you know how some family reunions be. So hopefully everybody had a peaceful one. I heard spill the tea. Alright, I did a page full of channeled messages. I'm just putting all these cards in the upright. That one is blank, and then we'll get going on the read. Ooh, addiction stays at the top. Ambassador Casey, what's up, Wade? What's up, 33 chances? Cosmic disposition, what's up? It's been a minute. The law. Don't come messing with the law, I heard. Greetings, Bethany. Welcome in. Sister from another mister. Alright, it's taken me a while to get on here. Today I did make a new deck of cards, too. Which is weird, because I haven't made a deck of cards in quite some time. So we'll see how we're going to use those. What's up, JCJ? Love you, Bethany. Alright, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest bright light, the widest bright light, I call on you for peace, strength, clarity, wisdom, knowledge. Ascended masters, benevolent beings, those that come with a message, those for the highest good of all. Anybody who's working with the collective for the highest good of all that brings a message. Any signs, synchronicities, ancestors. I heard siblings. Anybody through the other side for the highest good. I now open that channel. Archangel Michael, I ask that you would guard and protect the gates as I do channel these messages. Archangel Raziel. Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Michael. Alright, Archangel Azrael. Raziel. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the channeled messages, and we're going to do a few different spreads. My face is starting to itch like crazy already. Can you guys all hear me good? Sound check. Breaker 19. This here's a rubber ducky. Alright, channeled messages. These are the channel messages, so I do like automatic writing, and I'll get messages that come through that. And I just kind of sit for a moment, clear my energy, and I just call on the light and I ask for the highest good. Anybody who needs a message, anybody who's looking for that sign, synchronicity, because right, a lot of this should just be confirming what you already deeply know. It's a tool. This isn't to go roundabout spiritually accusing people in whatever way. If it's your story, it is. If it's not, it's not. And more or less, you know, just get into the flow of the cosmic flow, alright? If you guys have an intention to connect with me for the highest good of all, the channel is open. Communicate with your guides, sending positive energy to all of you. I love you so much. It's an honor to be here and being able to channel. If anybody does have a super chat question, you can send super chats and I will answer them at the end of this read. So, here we go. Alright. So obviously November 27th, I wrote that up here, 2025, or November 27th could be somebody's birthday, prominent day. And then I heard the cry in the dark. The cry into the dark. And I seen somebody like outside, under the dark sky, you know, under, like maybe the moon was even back, small sliver of a moon, because I'm doing just a sliver. some sort of manifestation, or literally just your spirit calling you out there, right? Being called to the spot, being exactly where you need to be at that right moment. Shooting stars. I seen 2 shooting stars yesterday, which was crazy. It was before even the sky was completely dark. I seen them. And I haven't seen a shooting star in quite some time. I always wondered what they were. You know, I always used to think that they're beings that are coming down and being earthed here. That's what it looks like to me, you know, a descent. Maybe somebody else thinks like that too. All right. I got the name Arnaldo, the name Alfred, Jeremy, Jake, Jazzy, Amelia, Acclimate, and Al Dente. I heard I am amazed by you, on the bayou, bourbon, big and burly. The names Blankenship, Williams, Willington, Samuel, Sri Lanka, Quebec, and Albany. Rearview mirror, mountaintop. You shouldn't have done that. Pack your things. No more visits. Bible thumper, delusional, antichrist. Bribe to deceive, 0 boundaries below freezing. Balsamic vinegar, knee surgery, broken toe. I heard windmill. Windmill was very prominent. That's a very specific message for somebody. And then I heard, I was finishing out, I was done with the messages and I got back in there and I heard Rubicon. So Rubicon Jeep. And then I heard night crawlers. And then I seen somebody like crawling rocks in a Rubicon. If that's you, Dad, I love you. All right. Moving on into the message. All right, so there was a cry. I'm seeing astro travels. You know, and I want to say collectively too, it's like I can feel many healers that are sitting here. Many different attributes to healing. Those with the hands. You know, I made a new deck and there's a lot of interesting messages. So I'm just going to kind of take a look at the collective energy and then I'll use this to confirm later on. But it says archangels are protecting. Okay, so somebody here is hidden in plain sight. Light language, a gift to heal, and seeing the dead ghosts. Okay. For those that are watching for the highest good of all, we got Akashic Records, Scorpio, drunk, jerk, hurtful to kids. So this could be a Scorpio who's this drunk jerk. Imprisonment. Wow. Imprisoned. So this could be somebody that's imprisoned here. There's like a tower that comes and there's like something through the Akashic Records, like Light Army's here to help. Now I wonder, is this like falsely imprisoned? Christ consciousness. Tell me about the Scorpio, more about the Scorpio's energy. A powerful seer activation. I'm seeing the High Priestess right here too as I look at that. And some sort of like contract that it's like if there was a earthly, I was going to say human, an earthly contract in whatever way, it's like whatever that is, I'm hearing null and void. A spiritual contract in this way, it's written in the stars. Okay, this doesn't feel authentic with the Two of Cups here. You know what I mean? It never feels authentic when I see them. It feels like two people are coming together to discuss something, to discuss a vision, you know, property too. I don't know if somebody just, it was all planned, 22. Okay, so there was a plan here. And it's like somebody's going to see something now. I want to say something too of like somebody's falsified documents on like a house or a deed or, you know, when somebody was on their deathbed. What do you call that? A power of attorney. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. What do you want me to know about that? The light was there. What do you want me to know about that? I got goosebumps. Why? Imprisonment, hurtful to kids. A landowner. It was all planned. Dude, this could be about a piece of property too. Landowner. Imprisonment. I told you, it looks like somebody I'm hearing Dirty D, Thunderstruck. It was all planned. The Scorpio. Akashic Records are out here too. It's like the oversight of the Akashic Records. Light Army is here to help. See, and look in this Two of Cups too. It's like he's grasping her hand, but the other hand's like, you know, maybe somebody married to get a piece of property or whatever it is. Whatever it is, it doesn't look like love. See, that hand's holding that one and that one's just like limp, you know. I don't know if somebody's had to sign something or they weren't completely well, you know what I mean? Like not in the best. See that house in the back? And it's legal documents. I mean, it's sealed. It has a seal on it. It's like somebody just wants somebody to sign this here with this Two of Cups. A rose and a lion could be prominent. Somebody could have a rose and a lion on their hand. All right. Jealousy at its finest. You're very close to understanding divine timing. All right, set yourself free. Break the bonds that hold you. Past situation, invisible chains here. Fading words. What once was loud, no, only whispers. Listen closely. It's like someone from the other side too is trying to bring a message about this. The landowner is a drunk jerk who's mean and hurtful to kids, okay? And I'm seeing imprisoned with this. Seeing the Tower. What else do I need to know about that? Somebody has like some psychic wounding around a scenario. Hearing a scenario. Okay, who's the drunk jerk? What's that about? Oh, I'm seeing England. England flipped out. England. Are any of you mates from England? Shalom, Queen of Beauty Inside Out. Aw, Robert. Thank you. Evil neighbor, bad intentions. Bro. It was weird because they had me sit down and write this out. So this must be a very specific message. This is a whole new deck of cards that I just made. Talking about somebody who's imprisoned, a landowner, evil neighbor, bad intentions, drunk, jerk, mean, hurtful to kids. A Scorpio. Okay. Somebody's imprisoned or going to be imprisoned. Tell me more. England. Who's the landowner? Tell me about the landowner. Landowner. I wonder if this is just this neighbor. Couldn't say my R's there for a second. Maybe somebody can't say their R's or has that speech impediment. Why is this important? Tell me about this this landowner. Is the landowner good or bad? Powerful knowing of ancient healings, working with the Galactic Federation. Ooh. Light Army, Akashic Records. This is interesting that this piece of land, this has to do with this piece of land or this landowner. Okay, so whoever is the landowner has a powerful knowing of ancient healings. They're working with the Galactic Federation. You could have a neighbor or know a landowner or somewhere close by, somebody owns a piece of land that's like this. So this landowner's coming in here. Show me the Two of Cups in these cards. What is the Two of Cups here with this contract in this house? Lead me. I'm hearing that. Lead me not astray. Okay, I'm seeing Washington, D.C. Past life regression, soul retrieval. Soul retrieval. I see a healing on here too with the rose. Out of body experience recalled. What? Orlando, Florida. Out of body experience. Weird. Okay, with the Akashic Records out here, I want to see what that is because you know what it feels like? Powerful seer activation. It was all planned. Okay, and then I'm looking at this High Priestess. They're both 22, Two of Cups, and the High Priestess with the scry on it. Look, it's got the maid, the Mother Witch, and the Mother Witch. The Mother, the Maiden, and the Chrome. So these cycles. Out-of-body experience recalled, a Scorpio. Past life regression, soul retrieval. These are some powerful cards to come out. This is definitely like somebody went somewhere, seen something about a piece of land or a property or how somebody was imprisoned. Okay? it's like there's a higher consciousness working through somebody, a landowner, somebody who owns this piece of land in whatever way, telling you, like the Galactic Federation is working with this landowner. Okay, and I'm just trying to get to, so this out-of-body experience, I asked about the Two of Cups here, and it's like past life regression. So there's in Washington, D.C. I'm not sure why Washington, D.C. is here. That could just describe it down. Orlando, Florida as well. Okay. So the Akashic Record. So was this out-of-body experience recalled? Somebody traveling the Akashic Records or having an insight on, like, this is what it feels like is somebody's being let in the loop. There's like these protected lands. It's very interesting. Look, I see astral travels, and I said that when I first got out here. See the man on the moon? Okay, there's some sort of coach here. What's the Akashic Records out here? What's the Akashic Records out here for? What do we need to know about this? Tell me about the Akashic Records for the highest good of all. Did you guys see that video? Dark Night of the Soul. Okay. Oh, there's another one behind that. Cosmic Seer for good. What? Dark Night of the Soul, Cosmic Seer for the good. So the Light Army is here with the Akashic Records. Okay. So there's a seer, Dark Night of the Soul, that's coming out of something dark. But they are the Cosmic Seer. And you got the Galactic Federation out here with the landowner. What's this imprisoned drunk jerk? What is that? England. Evil neighbor, bad intentions. Out-of-body experience. Past life regression. What's this imprisoned? What's this drunk jerk? Can I have more information about that? Somebody could be like a guitarist or, you know, somebody who's in a band, somebody who drinks, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's like backstage stuff. 447. I heard just keep going. What's the imprisoned? Who's this drunk jerk? Hawk spirit. Birds, birds, birds. Create sacred safe to receive messages. Only an illusion. 333. It's time. 555. Hawk spirit. What? I'm seeing death out here too. Powerful, wise leader helping. Okay, this is really weird because they're showing me like the Pentagon in my head. What are you guys trying to see through this land now? There's something very auspicious about a piece of land. It's like a rightful owner comes back into it. California, 999, keep going. You're being guided. You're being helped, and you're being helped in secret for God's plan. Dude, there's something happening here. It's like somebody encounters like a walk-in spirit or like a higher dimensional being, you know, in a physical vessel in some way. There's seers all over this. It's talking about a plan here, a master plan with number 22. Somebody could be having these out-of-body experiences too, and understanding like when they go out of their body or they're astral traveling, like they going to this piece of property or to this piece of land. They're this landowner in whatever way, okay? And this landowner is out here working with the Galactic Federation. Powerful knowing of ancient healing. See, I'm telling you, like, there's something prominent about this land, and this land going to the right person. Powerful activation. It was all planned. Two of Cups, High Priestess. There's like somebody who's moving too through the Akashic Records. Like they could be having a dark night of the soul and seeing things. So like whether they're astral traveling or coming out of their body in whatever way, or whatever that imprisonment was. Maybe somebody here was an alcoholic too, and that was what was imprisoning in them. Scorpio, you know, from being this powerful seer. Forgiveness brings freedom. Forgiveness brings freedom out here. Old shaman working in the underworld. Who's the Scorpio? You set them free finally. Somebody set a Scorpio free. Lack of responsibility to do the right thing. Show me the Scorpio energy. Look, and there's death out here, which is also Scorpio energy. And a Page of Swords. Okay. There could be an end to somebody watching you in whatever way. You know, somebody is doing this in a bad way. A hybrid being advanced DNA. I almost said DIA, CIA. Scorpio. Hybrid being. Evil neighbor, bad intentions in England. Visits from angels. Wow. A mother. A mother. Somebody could be receiving visits from a mother on the other side. You have the talents that are emergent. Okay, so this person, this mother from the other side comes through and says that you have these hidden talents that are emerging. A leader, but it looks like I said ladder. I wonder if somebody didn't have an accident on a ladder. That could just be an extra sign in whatever way. Violet flame master. Father. Mother, father, come out here. Listen to the reoccurring thoughts. It is a sign. Working with ancient wisdom. Whoa. Okay, what's all this seeing about? We got a lot of seeing. Jealousy at its finest. I looked down at that neighbor again. You could have like a neighbor that... See, and I got that. Like somebody has like an idea. They got this little... It's jealous. Truth is going to come out. Birth of something new will come of this. Okay, so something fucked up happened. Ex-friend. 7 heavenly virtues. Wishing you disappear. Jealousy. I told you. Told you. There's a tattoo artist out here. Court case, fair judgment for the truth seeker. I heard in the truth shall set you free. Artist of many colors, unique ideas. See, and I also heard too, I see birth, and it says truth, but I heard like something is somebody's direct birthright. It's their birthright. And there's I don't even know what this is. Like this neighbor or whoever this is, like somebody's even getting rid of a house because of a neighbor. Like they're just, they don't want to be there anymore. This is about business too. It's like, I don't know, somebody could be receiving an offer for some sort of this hybrid being that they are, this advanced DNA that, or somebody taps into this Akashic record and is able to become this powerful seer, okay? It was all planned. Okay. So I want to know more about that. You're being held in secret for God's plan. That's twice that's come out. It's like somebody finally gets the house. There's a corrupt religious cult for evil, and they're showing me that evil over there. Hunting. Evil hunting. Wishes on a star number 77. Somebody wished for like these things to come out or to be exposed so that others could see. Cali, 999. Interstellar communications beyond this earth realm, 444. Okay, so this is really important for something to come out here. I feel like somebody's going to show up, whether this is you in whatever way. It's like somebody's completely, they don't know why they want to help, but it's like your spiritual force field. Look at this. I don't know. It's almost like hypnotizing people with the energy that you carry in a way. Like other people know, succumb to, you know, it's like somebody here either has like this powerful ancient energy that's in them that comes out, and other seers can see this or seeing this through this out-of-body experience or through this these astral travels, okay? Somebody's being guided for forgiveness right now because that's what's bringing freedom here. This is all about energy and energy levels. I want to know about this in prison. Somebody could be imprisoned in Cali. You know, you could have, strangers here, you know, 222. You might not know this person, all right? There's somebody crumbling because of old beliefs or the way that something went down. See, I told you, because somebody's receiving interstellar communications from beyond this earth. That's got somebody like, I don't know, a drunk jerk. They keep showing me that, and I want to know who it is. An Aries, a Native American spirit. See, spirits. And when I wrote that, too, they showed me the spirit Alkun. Right? Alcohol is the spirit of Alkun. So the spirits go through this person, and this is like what's got them in prison. So I'm wondering, 7 heavenly virtues, you're not from this planet originally. Starseed. Good times, great memories, Violet Flame Master. Woo. What is it? What was all planned, okay, with this powerful seer activation? See, it's like about strangers. Like, you might not even know where this is coming about, and I feel like the stranger has something to do with this powerful knowing of ancient healing, okay? Somebody who's working with or through, or the Galactic Federation's working through them. They are a part of with this high priestess out here. A landowner. That's so prominent. They just like they keep reiterating that. Strangers. Okay, so this could be a complete stranger to you in whatever way. Dark Night of the Soul, Akashic Records. Okay. Cosmic seer for good. So whatever's coming in is for the highest good. The only thing that's throwing me off over here is this drunk and this jealous, you know, I guess there's got to be good with the bad. Okay. Where do I want to go for this? I'm seeing a card that says yes. The answer to your question is yes. You've been hesitant about a decision. The universe is giving you a clear sign to move forward. Trust this path. Yes. Twin flame. A twin flame relationship is an intense, transformative. Are you struggling with a deep connection? This relationship challenges you to grow and evolve on a soul level. Right. Tell me about this imprisonment, like time. Tell me about this. Union universe. You're connecting to the universe is stronger than you think. Have you felt disconnected lately? Reconnect with your inner spirit and the world around you. The universe is always guiding you. Somebody's getting like out of this dark night of the soul, whatever this alcoholic is, or this drunk jerk, or somebody who's in prison. This brings about something with a connection, a deep connection, okay? Time to evolve decisions, okay? Somebody's like facing prison or is imprisoned, okay? Somebody like has a neighbor that's a drunk jerk or just a jerk, okay? Like they just have bad intentions. That just keeps coming up. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from a soul's perspective that you chose much of this life before you incarnated is needed. This releases victimhood mentality and pulls back power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. Ooh. So somebody's really being urged to step up here. Yeah, there's decisions of fear. So fear is controlling somebody right now. You know, this drinking, whatever this is, somebody's afraid of something, in imprisonment or being in prison because of their choices. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you are able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. Yeah, somebody drinks, it distracts them, or they you know what I mean, they're awakening through that. It's kind of painful for somebody. Somebody's having an awakening through whatever this is, learning to accept themselves on all levels here. All right. Let's look at all this seeing out here, all this seeing. What's in the scroll? It's like, what's sacred? Somebody could be very aware of a transformation that a specific group of star family, earth beings, yeah, you know, earth beings. So weird. Why did that feel so foreign? They're awakening. And how it was all planned. You're going to start to understand how something came about with this hybrid being advanced DNA. Okay, somebody's very curious about who, what you are, how you know what you know, your writings, where do you get your truths from, your level of forgiveness, like it could be on some sort of mastery level at this point. Told you a lot about your messages. See that tall mountain in the back? It's like, how are you making room to receive more energy, taking on more information? Okay, and that's what this high priestess is up here too, this hybrid being. Hybrid being. So it's already in the DNA. because it's already right. You're from a earthly mother and father in whatever way, but you're just different. I keep seeing this card I made in that deck, and it was Black Sheep. I'm seeing Stargate 2020. Listen to your children is out here. Listen to your children. Wishing you could disappear, jealous. Court case. Wow. Wishing you would disappear. That's some rough stuff right there. Blank note. You're not from this planet originally. Tears of an angel. Tears of an angel. Somebody out here steals innocence of pure souls. It says going to jail on there. See, there's somebody who's and I see USA, number 66, a military. This could just be a stranger or somebody, you know, I don't know. Missouri's out here as well. Missouri. Okay, so this information that you receive in whatever way, what's the message that comes through that brings? Tell me about the message. The communication. Wow. There's a lot of back and look at that bounce right off my shoulder. Hybrid being, advanced DNA. The devil. Looks like a fucking monster. Whew. I'm gonna say something. With this jealousy at its finest, right? This evil neighbor. I see England out here. Evil neighbor, bad intentions, these bad intentions when the devil's out here with this message. Somebody's intentions to deliver. It's like almost to try to interpret, or somebody who is receiving messages. It's not coming from a pure source. You know what I mean? It's coming from a deeper rooted. And I want to see, why is the devil out here? Powerful seer. Like somebody's jealous about how somebody can see, how you're able to see, or you know these things. I told you. It's like somebody, somebody's escaped the clutches of the devil himself, right? Because whatever this is that's inside of you is ancient. It's already within your DNA. You know, this is a part of who you are. This wisdom, this knowledge, this foresight that you have. Definitely somebody is working with the Galactic Federation because it's all a secret. It's like somebody here too, like did something or had bad intentions with a piece of property or somebody's home or a contract, or it's like it's only contingent on one thing. Is like, if you're with me, you know what I mean? Somebody's willing to give you everything, but you, as long as you're only sucking my dick, you know. I heard that. You know, somebody's got a lustful spirit. It's like a Jezebel spirit. Okay, so he's got like this Jezebel spirit on him. I don't know. You're like very psychically sensitive. You can see you can see the spirit. It's a part of like what you went through your dark night of the soul. Your dark night of the soul could have consisted of a lot of like really seeing like people that are dead, shadow monsters, like a very fast awakening to where it probably, you know, scared the shit out of you. Somebody here. Somebody's jealous of this transformation, okay? Oh, you got like this too. It's like these messages that come through are like interpreted now through your higher self. And your higher self is delivering this message to this aspect of yourself that's down here. It's like your guide, your consciousness that's taking you out of the Eight of Swords, right? What's in the mind. It's talking about it was all planned. There's a tower moment that comes out here for somebody in bad intentions. And I feel like, you know, I can feel those higher vibrational beings, okay? Other spiritual force field. So you have a very powerful force field here. Protecting light surrounds you. You know, you are safe. It's like somebody, you could just be like a small town person, somebody who's not, you know, flamboyant in any way. But it's the way that you've come. I see the tower out here twice. It's the way you've gone through rebuild, reprogramming, breaking down things that don't, you know, you're somebody who's been able to go through a shit ton of tower moments. It's almost like the devil you can't be caught in the snares anymore. It's like no matter how much this energy goes, or these towers that come from this evil neighbor with the bad intentions, like there's some massive jealousy around here. And it's like they try to fuck with your psyche. They would do something within the mind too, but you have this powerful guide, this powerful aspected version of yourself. Well, you're already communicating telecommunications from beyond. You're not really rooted, I would say, in this third dimension, caring what people are saying or how things, you know what I mean? Maybe you don't even know about this, that somebody has had these intentions for you. But it does say it was all planned, a powerful seer activation. Maybe this was something that was planned to activate you in whatever way, so that this story could be told, this powerful insight would come through. See, because somebody has a powerful knowing of ancient healing, and somebody knows that. They know that you're working with the Galactic Federation consciously or unconsciously at this point. There is favor amongst this genetic, okay, this coding that you have or ability to crystallize or work within the crystalline grid. This spiritual force field that you have, that's an activation for ley lines. Okay? Why is this Two of Cups out here like that? Why is this Two of Cups out here? I heard destiny. Destiny is at play. Destiny. Double tower with the devil. It's like I heard too, lightning doesn't strike the same spot twice, but lightning is definitely striking many different, even if it's like in different realms too. It's like I heard tearing down the house. Tearing down the house. Somebody could be tearing down a house. Agreed to a contract to just keep it as land or it's sacredity. All right. Why is the devil out here? Let's go here. See the world. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. What's up? My name's Casey. I am a psychic medium, an intuitive, a channeled reader. Alright. Boy, that devil just keeps getting closer to that jealousy, and that evil neighbor, with bad intentions. Jealousy at its finest. Somebody has, and it's your knowledge. Because I see the High Priestess, I'm like, what's the big fucking deal? What are you so jealous about? And it's about that your ability to see. You could be, like I said, look, Cosmic Seer figured out here, Light Army that helps you, and Akashic Records, what you're able to access. It's like this transformation, this Dark Night of the Soul, okay? It says Dark Night of the Soul out here. You're a hybrid advanced being, okay? Something prominent with Scorpio in their Scorpio placement, all right? And then I feel like, there's been trying to be an imprisonment or imprison somebody here for whatever reason. I don't like that Two of Cups and the way it looks, but let's look at it and see, because I don't like the contract and how there's a piece of property. It just doesn't feel like it's about a Two of Cups where two people are looking into their cups. It looks like more like a business meeting. We're going to do this or get together or be together for these reasons, okay? We're going to be together for these reasons, you know what I mean? And it doesn't feel like it's a very comfortable situation for somebody to be in anyways. It's like there's a lot of decision making. Somebody's doing something, for how it would help in the 3D, okay? To acquire something, to acquire something here. King of Pentacles could be prominent here. There's a lot going on here. That's not your average Two of Cups, and somebody knows that. There could be a false contract or something that was falsified, like I said earlier, or brought up. Somebody knows that. Somebody's worried about a contract that was with this house, or signing the deed, or who's not on the deed, or now this person has passed away or about to pass away. So tell me about the Two of Cups. Spiritual contract. The Star. Healing. Tell me more. The Two of Cups here. What does it represent? All the way out. What is it representing here? Whoop, just kidding. Okay, there's regret. We've got apathy. And we've got healing. Somebody's butthurt about something that somebody received. You could have received something that somebody thought that was rightful. They were their rightful. They missed an opportunity here. Okay, somebody also here could be having nostalgia about this piece of property or what things could have been, the way things could have been. Somebody has a slight depression here. I'm going to say that. You're being asked to have faith in this situation. God, there's a really remorseful energy around this. And somebody, it's because of a success. It's because of a fulfillment, something that brings wholeness. It's healing now. Did somebody get a piece of property back that's rightfully yours and like somebody has to give this over? This could be from a Leo to a water sign. Okay, because I see a Leo on the hand. It's a lion. There's something here that's rightfully going to go to the person that it belongs to, okay? Because there's a renewed contract or something that's rejuvenated, something that's healed now. I almost feel like, too, somebody's like, I'm feeling like res energy, like on a ground that's not, you know, ancestors aren't happy. Ancestors aren't happy with, you know, the things that have happened on this property in whatever way. All right. The star. Strength. Dude, whatever this is. See, it was planned. They keep showing me that. It was planned. Somebody foreseen something about a piece of property, you owning it, or know that they wanted to give that to you, know that they wanted to gift and cherish you with something here. This is the card of giving and receiving. You're getting something. But the Two of Cups is like somebody else that would be like mine, and it's like, I don't know if somebody's passing away and like giving this to you, and they've seen that you're the rightful, you know, the right thing to do. Something's in their psychic pathways has been showing them the just way and route to go with this. Powerful knowing of an ancient healing. Almost want to say too, because I get like that dementia, or like somebody who's, they're receiving messages in whatever way from this higher consciousness. Could have stressed them out for a long time. You know, somebody could be trying to make a decision about what's rightfully whose. There's a big tower coming in here for somebody that didn't have the right intentions. I see Justice and the Two of Pentacles, a Magician. Wow, 11. This is rightfully yours. See? Somebody's going to come ask for forgiveness for something they did in the past or whatever was done wrong. I feel that. If somebody's in their head about that and how they're going to deliver that. Like, can you forgive me? Or I know, you know, because this would bring somebody freedom. Somebody's going to deliver a message to this hermit. And this hermit's already tapped into this psychic energy. Already knows what's in this scroll, what's in the scribe, what was on the piece of paper. They already know. They've known this wisdom and knowledge. They've obtained it in whatever way. It's because they're working with the Galactic Federation here, okay? This person could be a landowner. What's this Eight of Swords down here? Yeah, there's wants to be giving in this. What's the Eight of Swords energy? Compromise, the end of a conflict, reaching an agreement in a struggle. So there's something came about here, all right? Something came to somebody's subconscious. There was a fear or deception around whatever's been in somebody's head. I do want to say, too, like somebody could really get in their head or be in their head about something, whatever this is. Somebody knows undoubtedly that something was planned. A powerful seer in the past or whatever it may be has planned something. I'm seeing military, number 66. That it would be seen, or whether it's on the World Wide Web, or that it would bring, I'm hearing virtue, somebody's virtue. The rightful owner is the virtuous one. All right, the speaker. What's the towers about? Double tower. Oh. Indecisiveness, self-doubt, malicious gossip, lack of self-awareness. Okay, yeah, so whoever this is that's in this, like, what's their fucking problem? I don't know whose problem this is. Like, it's not even, it has nothing to do with you. Like, this is somebody's destiny, your destiny, and somebody's got their fucking nose in it. They've really got their nose in it, haven't they? Karmic lessons, learning karmic lessons, unwilling to learn karmic lessons. So, because of somebody's lack of self-awareness, or their inability to bring forgiveness, or whatever this is, whatever this conflict is, the devil. Yeah. See, the devil comes in, it's like, it can't stand the nurturing energy that you have, okay? The security that you have. The loving and the warmth. That's what drives somebody nuts. It makes their fucking skin crawl. 44 as I say this. Psychic, daydreamer, okay? Somebody was banking on you becoming easily wounded, all right? Emotional. To play on your sensitivities here in whatever way. Tell me more. Ooh. Indecision, delays, seeing the truth, lies being exposed. Ooh, Two of Swords in reverse. I've told you no matter what, this is coming out. Because this was planned a long time ago for whether the divine realm would set something up. I feel like, too, somebody goes and communicates through the astral realms, too. Some sort of coach, galactic federation, sort of seer, the council, in whatever way they're receiving this information about this injustice through the realms. I heard the seat of the 12. It's because you're a natural mentor. There's somebody here that's mentoring you or has been. I told you, it's like been a complete secret. You might have like these big inklings inside you that these things have been happening, and you know, and you've been going through things with honesty and integrity, with truthfulness, you know, forgiving those that you need to forgive and forgiving yourself. Like somebody's done a lot of inner work here. That's why that psychic pathway is so open. All right. What's this other tower that comes in here? Wow. Endings in defeat. Can't make that up. The other tower that comes in is endings in defeat here. Because of some malicious... This is just malicious energy. Malicious? Who velocious, atrocious. This is atrocious energy. You know? Not good. Alright. What was planned all along? I want to go to a different deck. What was this that was planned? Where could I go? See, somebody's like, where can I go? What am I going to do? Everybody's going to know. Somebody's really worried about that too. All right. Say it's all planned out here. What does this have to do with? I've got like 16 decks in here. And it's not 16 decks, but it's like 3 decks put together. So we don't know what's going to come out. And we're not dropping them either. I want them to pop out. It was all a plan. Powerful seer. Tell me more. Oh. The Hawk Prince. Hawk came out earlier. Spirit communications, paying attention. 11 is my yes number. Yep. It was all planned. This seer. Look, it's a seer right here with the hawk. And the card behind it says, powerful seer, activation. It was all planned. You got wars and battles, okay? And you've got taming the wind with another past life as unrequited love. So that you would have experienced this unrequited love, right? Because you are powerful. When somebody hears hurt or angry, like it's to the next level. And somebody's really tamed that. They've brought forgiveness into whatever this is, like the things that keep somebody up at night in their head. Somebody's got a lot to say to you. They've got a lot to say to you. Okay, the military comes out here again with the wars and the battles out here, so that could just be confirmation. You've got some Native American shamanic energy is this seer, okay? And it's like this is why you've been able to get through rough things in your head and not be trapped by all the swords, you know, because you're still able to listen to your higher consciousness, even though the eyes are blinded, right? To be able to walk through those illusions. Why the unrequited love? Because of a truth and a spiritual healing. There was something that you needed to see about a player. Okay, somebody that plays a lot of games here. Very good at playing games. Feels like you broke away. You've gotten freedom. Due into not because of truth. And the tower again. I'm telling you, somebody here is about to have like triple tower. And towers aren't always bad, right? They bring about the change. They bring about the revelations that we need more than anything. Trust and have faith. Okay? So somebody here in biblical, air sign. Okay, somebody's transmuting pain here. They're birthing a new creation with some sort of potential growth that they have, calling their power back. Somebody has a very powerful guide that steps forward for them. Hey, how did that get in there? Indecision. And like makes something known. Perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Yeah, somebody's guide's bringing in a powerful transformation, because somebody's, you know, everything is possible. See, it's twin flame. Like somebody just kind of gave up on life, kind of just thought, somebody, you know, not wanting to be here, be on this earth. I heard that. Look, and earth comes out right behind that. There's something about earth here, the divine feminine. So, because of this seer being able to activate, okay, or your activated DNA, all these battles, spiritual battles, these battles within your own self, your own psyche, your own consciousness that you've gone through, you know, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy to get to where you are, you know. Feels like somebody here has wrote so many journals, like has so many writings of the things that they've been through, and are asking God now, like, what was this all for? What was the purpose of these trials and tribulations, you know, this unrequited love. Somebody here just got married for a house or was used, and now they don't even get their own house, you know, and that was like a lesson that somebody needed to learn, to lose the material things, okay, so that they could find true healing and their strength within there. Somebody hides behind material things here. And the thing that's crazy is that this person that hides behind material things or is going through that dark night of the soul. They're very gifted seer. You know, they're healing in a positive way now. Okay, they have been influenced and are having the bravery to tame whatever this has been within their own being. Maybe perhaps that's even projecting why things are the way they are. Somebody here, and I want to get into that. I'm telling you, like with this imprisoned, drunk, jerk, mean, hurtful to kids, like whoever that is being in prison. They're going to jail. They're going to be in prison here. All right, and somehow this jealousy at its finest, this evil neighbor, this person with bad intentions. I do see England out here. It's almost been like a battle for what you know. You know, and I don't know if these people are like purposely or like intentionally, it says bad intentions, you know, trying to intercede or intercept some sort of psychic knowing that you already have, or made things harder, you know, too. And I do feel like somebody has gone through somebody else's journal or writings or their books. Like, you know, to me, I think that's the ultimate betrayal, to go through somebody's personal journal. Like, I don't go through people's phones. You shouldn't go through people's journals or their phones. Like, that's their own private stuff. If you feel the need to do that, then you should probably not have that person in your life. And if you can't trust people not to do that, you probably should not have them in your life either. You know what I mean? A journal's like somebody's most sacred thing. But it feels like somebody has been betrayed in that way. And I do think it was by some sort of unrequited love or family member, whoever this jealous person was, or in whatever way. It's really interesting. It's like they're wanting to know what you know. Yeah, seeing the dead ghost. This Ten of Swords being ended and defeated. It's so crazy. It's almost like whoever's called out to the darker spirits or the darker side of things, it's like those things are coming back to haunt them now. It's what's defeated. That's the judgment here. The trumpet sounds. You know, it's like as soon as the first trumpet sounds, the first tower goes down. Chief Casey, what up, Sheriff? And then you've got, because of D in betrayal, the next tower goes down. So at all corners, somebody's going to have no other choice but to look at the self-evaluation for what they've done. Okay. For what they've done. Very psychic knowing. This person's going to see, like, if those spirits that they were fucking with. Here's that other card. Archangels are protecting. I told you. Archangels are protecting you through this. Light language, gifted to heal. You could be somebody with a light language that uses that to heal other people. All right. What's the message about? What's the Eight of Wands that comes through? Stargazing. Shooting stars, soul family. Fishing, indigo child. Face the fear of the unknown. Okay, so a message is coming about something that could be a little bit scary, okay? But this is because somebody here's an artist of many colors with very unique ideas. I'm seeing Paris out here. Okay, somebody could have an uncomfortable feeling that something's about to come about, or has an uncomfortable feeling surrounding a mother. You know, there's a mom here that drinks. You know, I see the Native American spirit here, talking to the dead. See, somebody's talking to the dead here, seeing the dead ghost. That's interesting. I wonder if somebody doesn't use some 7 deadly sins. If somebody isn't using some sort of, yeah, it's coming back to haunt them now. It's weird. It's because it's even like those shadow, those deities, they're not even going to fuck with you because you've surpassed them. You know, you're not imprisoned by that anymore. Because they know, you know, the wisdom that you now have, the gatekeeper. I heard the gatekeeper. They know you're working with the Galactic Federation in whatever way, those darker forces, super protected here. Native American spirit. For what purpose? Cancer? Maybe you're going to find a cure for cancer. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 7 heavenly virtues. Somebody stolen. You're very close to understanding divine timing. There's something that's so close that's going to come out. It's like you could probably even feel it. Feel it around those, like those that squirm when they're by you, you know what I mean? And they're, you know, you can just feel their spirit or the way that they, yeah, maybe they're not being combative anymore. with this in reverse. You know, compromise, the end of a conflict. Like, people actually want to work with you now. They're not wanting to go up against you. I would say, man, you put up with a lot of lies. A lot of lies. But I will say, you know, you've been really resourceful. Seeing the enemy that masquerades as a friend, I'm telling you, like, the person that you would least expect, really. It's like lately, you've just seen them get more distant and more distant. The more you start to evolve, or you're sharing these pieces of your life with them, or in whatever way they're seeing you grow, it's like they know you're going to know. They know you're going to see. They know what you do. They understand that you're very psychically gifted. That's the whole issue anyways, wasn't it? And now, because of all of these attacks, you've just grown, you know, stronger. You know, your guides have pushed you further and further into your own psychic awareness to face some of these fears. The big boogeyman himself, right? That people can have terrible intentions for you. And maybe you're just somebody that has a hard time understanding how people can be so cruel and hateful. You know, because it does feel like you come from a lot more advanced time. Okay, with this activated DNA. You're going to start to understand how these anomalies are coming about to awaken certain spirits, certain energies, so that they can play in the game now. Somebody's retiring too, and it's like somebody's moving into that spot. You have this guide. I don't know if this is like in the physical or if this is spiritual, but you're going to be taught everything you need to know. You're going to be able, you have the same knowledge and wisdom too, but they're going to teach you how to work with that, how you're supposed to work with that wisdom and knowledge, you know, guide you into delivering the messages, or how you try. It really feels like they're trying to help you overcome some sort of self-doubt here. Okay, I feel like you're somebody who's been persecuted a lot, and there's like this sense of you know what I mean, dealing with people like this, so you just stay to yourself and you've become the hermit in whatever way. Well, being by yourself and being pushed out and shunned and abandoned has actually gotten you this point of clarity here. Who's behind the heartbreak, right? Who's been behind the pain? Who's been manifesting what for you? Directing their will onto yours, trying to cause confusion or disorder or grief or sorrow or upset in whatever way, for the purpose of making some sort of poor investment, you know. Maybe this because of their stability, you know, they saw your abundance as their abundance. Yeah, somebody thought they could take away like your psychic power or infiltrate your space, energetic field, or get your chakras out of line. My right ear ringing really loud right now, to interpret or to deceive, but you know, it's just not going to happen. You know, it's not. You get happy news here. Your intuition brings you some happy news about this nurturing. It's almost like a mother figure, or somebody who feels like some sort of mother figure to you in a way. You know what's fucked up is for some of you, you have this mother figure that has, God, I don't know what their spirit is with you, what their issue is with you, but look at it. I mean, wanting everything in your life to fall apart. Wanting everything to become destructive in your life. And it's like, because of that, it gave you the ability to be pushed so far into your fear that you actually were able to look at it for what it was, to find security in it. You know, your perspective has changed because of something too now. You know, you will never look at something the same, or somebody. You know, it's like you can't unsee what somebody's done to you. And you're going to see, you know, they just want you to pay attention. Their spirit's communicating. Somebody here's Native American too, I'll say that, with it's planned out here. This was a plan to activate something within you. I think somebody here, 55, like a lot of change here, went through a lot of karmic justice, and in whatever way, took on a really heavy load within this lifetime. I want to know who this drunk jerk is, okay? I want to see if this is from this lifetime, in which way. Can you help me break that down? Okay, I see an air sign. A perpetrator, somebody who maybe, you know, sexual assault, okay? Somebody who's a perpetrator. This person could be Asian. Alright. This person's a mystic in whatever way. Judaism, okay, something like that. Tell me about the drunk jerk. The drunk jerk. Murder. Poison. Murdered. A city dweller. Okay. Somebody could own a business here. Okay, somebody here who has a limitation in whatever way or some sort of disease. This could be, I'm hearing venereal. A venereal. It's like viral. What's venereal? Limitations or disease. And somebody could know about that too, in whatever way I see the gossip. Okay, so there's like some sort of social, wow. Yeah, town beauty. Wow, somebody who's a mean jerk, you know, somebody here does some sort of prostitution, could be in prison for that or could have been in prison for that. It looks like somebody, you know, used to be very beautiful and they've used themselves in whatever way this is. Now somebody's got a limitation or disease because of some sort of choices that's imprisoned them if they're not actually imprisoned. This city dweller comes out with this murdered. Somebody who's in prison for murder or murdered. Somebody who was a drunk. Okay, somebody who was just a jerk and mean to kids. I don't know if there was this mom or like this side, I heard side bitch. Energy that comes in, and I don't even know. It's like took the parent or mean to the kids too. Mean to the kids. I'm seeing England. Anything else about that? Yeah, destruction. They're destroyers. These are the destroyers that come here to steal, kill, and destroy in the night. And they do this like with the murder and stuff. These are the ones that have no remorse. They have no condemnation within their own being for humanity or innocence or purity. I mean, to be mean to kids like that, it's fucked up. Somebody could be fat and on a diet too, or a bit lipozine, or what's lipozine? Lipozine? I don't know. But somebody's on some sort of medication here or something to help them with weight loss. Okay? Somebody who overeats with the gluttony out here. Okay? Somebody's just gluttonous with whatever they do. You know? Do I need to know anything else on that? Yeah, poverty. Okay? This person's lower class. And this person's like ice cold. You know what I mean? I hope nobody's like leaving kids out in the cold or, you know, to where that's like what that murdered would be. Somebody who let a kid freeze or let him stay in the cold or didn't take care of him. Like, so fucked up. So fucked up why their fat ass is having a fucking piece of cake. Like, just mean. Like, Matilda stuff. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. Dirty energy. Dirty energy. And I see the tower. That's my spirit guide saying, don't worry. That's getting taken down. You know, today I had a deep prayer over, you know, the world with my guides. Was able to go through a lot. Very, very, very deep. And I just called out that all those spirits would be revealed. You know, all those kids that are cold and hurting and that are being, you know, the kids is who, and the old people, how they get treated, our elders and stuff. Like, anybody who's doing that, I hope that they get exposed for the highest good of all. The Navy again, I'm telling you. You know, there could be a veteran or somebody who's in the Navy that was mistreated at a old folks home. Look, the destroyer again. Like, these people mistreat children and veterans or at the VA, or they're just like, drunk. I don't even know. Town beauty, you know? There's somebody who's beautiful that goes around and really like destroys. You know, they're a jerk, they're mean, they're hurtful to their kids. I don't care how fucking pretty you are. You treat your kids like shit. You ain't shit. Nobody cares about what the fuck you look like. Your soul speaks through you. No, treat kids like that. You know, this person could live in some sort of group living or assisted living in whatever way too. It's like a lot of neglect for a parent or a mother figure or so whoever that is in that way. Like, that's going to be an end to it. There's a dad that's going to step up and expose something here. Or, you know, there's a grandparent that shows up and that's a leader and helps expose something too. Feels like somebody's going to be in the news. You know? Alright, there's an activist out here for that. It's really awesome energy. Alright, let's clear this spread. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. I wonder if we can get to 100 likes. Yeah, somebody out here is definitely a powerful seer, man. Very powerful ancestors that are working through right now helping this seer. Let's look at that. What's going through the body right now? This healing. You've got bravery, reality, and unconditional love. Like somebody's being completely moved just by this energy, this love, this frequency. I'm talking about like walking between both worlds. I heard a firestorm, firebender, somebody who's able to work with fire. Somebody walks through the realms unscathed, goes through these portals unscathed, spiritual purification. You know, it's like the pure one. Somebody has the ability to look into this. It's like you could be somebody who helps people on the dark night of the soul to kind of go through things. Scorpio's really prominent in that read for somebody. Okay. Spirit communicates through you. You could call on the hawk spirit here. Somebody calls on the birds. There's a lot of feathers. There's a lot of birds here. Somebody's like so hybrid, it's unreal. Like your DNA is activating like at a very fast rate, taking on a lot of light information. Yeah, it's like almost like somebody here's like the walking Christ, able to embody that energy of unconditional love, like such a healer, somebody who has such a heart for humanity. You could have never been like this in the past. You could have been somebody who was trying to break free of the chains, you know, all the anomalies and the things that have happened in your life. And it's like you'll never see Earth the same again, and how it's changed you. It's transformed you into, you know, a very original state of being for whoever this is for. I mean, very in tune with Earth and Mother Nature. There's a lot of anger and hatred that you have had to find harmony through, a lot of disdain and a lot of resentment that you've held. I focus on what's inside of me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into the light and hope. Energy harmonization. Somebody here works with energies in whatever way. If they walk into a room, their frequency, their cosmic field. Align your chakras to harmonize energy, achieve vibrational balance. Okay, so somebody here is like a Reiki master, within their sacred knowledge, able to move through that realm. Somebody here also can I see the sacred scroll. They're able to see ancient wisdom and knowledge that others cannot. I'm hearing Sanskrit, the eye of awareness. So yeah, you can gain deep insight into yourself, and through you see into the world. You're receiving some sort of information and insight here too. A sacred contract. Follow your sacred contract to fulfill your soul's mission and purpose. So there's already an arrangement here about whatever this was. See, it's out here again. It says this was already planned. There's something that feels very fated or very much like destiny with your ancestors and your higher self. It's all over this. You know, you're receiving this information from your higher self. You're very connected. Who I'm talking to, very connected, very faithful to your walk in the ways that everything is always changing. You know, it kind of even in the physical body to harness this much spiritual purification, to take on that much information in whatever way, it's unreal. Somebody here's done a lot of work on healing their inner child and to reconnect with that part of themselves. Okay. Knowing that healing those past wounds is what's bringing about this new foresight, this energy. Somebody here is very profound. Whether you're a profound channeler or able to channel messages, or your profundity in working with light. You're just you're a powerful healer. Okay? Your thoughts are powerful. You're a very fast manifester. I'm not sure if you're completely aware about this. Somebody here works with Gaia. Straight up, to bring harmony to this planet, just by being exactly who you are. I am open to the idea that I am the image of God. As such, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn all darkness in me into light, and in the absence of complaints, anger, and hatred, I find harmony. Somebody's really had to tame something within their own spirit, too, to get to this level of awakening. Who's been, what Ascended Masters have been guiding this transformation at this time? What kind of Ascended Master energy is here? What's up, guys? Thank you for hitting the like button. Welcome in. What Ascended Masters is guiding this powerful seer? See, this is about love, letting love guide you. It's nothing outside of that, and it's nothing outside of you, I'm hearing. The Atlanteans, evolution, vibration, a legacy, technology, progress, expect acceleration. Wow. See, I told you, like that ancient wisdom and knowledge. Somebody here really, too, is like tied to the water. Water spirits, or being able to scry or to cleanse their energy here. Remembers this space and time. See, that's the powerful seer activation, too. Evolution. Okay, so the Atlanteans are here helping. Okay, and you've got Paul the Venetian, the gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Wow. Told you it's like, and Saint Germain, the violet flame. Very powerful ascended masters out here. A lot of progress. Okay, the way that you've been able to alchemize and release the old is what's making the way for the new here. Realizing that not all things must go where you are. We use them as tokens of wisdom and knowledge that we gain through experience. Miraculous encounter. Somebody's going to have a miraculous encounter with some sort of ascended master energy, or somebody holds that consciousness, that conscious awareness. Said somebody's a profound channeler. Divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Holy crap. Somebody's going to step into a whole gift. And it's like the only thing that's really slowed this down was your ability to release the karmic relationships, because it feels like you've already evolved. You know, you're being lifted up to a new level because you've experienced so many, you know, anomalies and relationships interpersonally within your own family, within you. And a lot of that was seeded onto you was about, you know, putting limitations on you. And you almost feel guilty in a way that you have set yourself free. It's like bittersweet. It's bittersweet victory for somebody here. You know, sucks you have to go it alone, you know. It's just who you are. It's not even that you try to be better than anybody else. It's just like you're just led. You just, naturally, this is something that comes about through you for a very specific reason that you might not know yet. Let go of the need to be right and overcome the limitations. There's something here about being powerful and being afraid of that power, or, you know, walking into that power. Spiritual force field. Yeah, you're so protected. You know, your spirit guides want you to know that you are safe and your DNA is safe. So somebody who's been worried about their DNA or being harvested in whatever way, you know, your guides kind of smile. You're safe and you're protected. Somebody here too, you know, washing your hair. Wash your hair with the golden light and protect your crown. You know, somebody's been, protect your crown. And somebody, when they read too, they put a cover on their head. They're able to read better, or in whatever way they just protect their crown. It works really well for them. So somebody who has a hard time, maybe try that. All right, so let's clear that energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Your friend needs healing. You know, that came out right now. You will be famous from this. Black sheep. Bah. You the black sheep, huh? Good times and great memories to come. You know, this came through and I wrote this down, and it's talking about floors that are creaking in an old house. So somebody hears that, where there's something with the creaking floors. Lincoln City or Lincoln Town car came through as well. Bumblebees, black and yellow, black and yellow. There's crumbling of old beliefs here, okay? There's somebody that's been in the energy that's lazy and a liar and that has had bad intentions, okay? There's a deep spiritual awakening here for somebody, and a dream catcher could just be very prominent. Face the fear of the unknown, because that's where you really take these leaps and bounds and find out who you are. Native American all over this read. There's a very psychic knowing here that you have about something that was planned and about your ability to see. Okay, look, we got 10-10. Out of spite, somebody's done spell work on a reader and a healer. Good friends will replace the false ones. So that's what you have coming for you, you know. 333. All of this has only been an illusion, okay? And it's like your perspective, hawk spirit again. Hawk spirit and birds, birds, birds. Visits from angels. So somebody knows that when those spirits come, you know, those birds, you have hidden talents that are emerging. You're a leader. Violet Flame Master. Wow, I told you, like some sort of firebender. This is very interesting. Very cool. There's no interesting in Tyler's tarot. Sit down, right? Bitch. Fucking Tyler. Sit down, Tyler. Sit your half black ass down. Woohoo! Thank you for the party hat. Thank you for the makeup brush and the happy shit. You guys are so awesome. Alright, I'm going to do a little segment for a quick love. What's in your energy? Who's coming towards you? How do they feel? How do you feel? What's the best possible outcome at this point? And then I'm going to hop off of here. If you guys are interested in a personal read, you can email me. Gosh, it is CaseyAngel33Landis@gmail.com. It's in my description box on my page. My email has changed, so if you guys are writing the old AngelDynasty33@gmail.com, that one I do not have access to anymore. So if you're going to email me, look for my new, everything's updated. My new email, my new Cash App, my new PayPal, my new Venmo, everything is updated in there. So, thank you guys so much for every way that you support the channel. Every time that you hit the like button or leave a comment, it helps keep the channel in the algorithm. I appreciate it. Anybody else who's a content creator, you know it takes a lot of work. Just with the technology and its own self. So we put a lot of work into our channels, you know, to bring you guys the messages and information that you need. So in every way that you guys support the channel, it is very nice. We put a lot of time and energy into these reads for you guys. Well, you know, those in there that are in the upright. I hope you guys are receiving the messages that your heart truly desires to know, and then what's also for your highest good at this time on your evolutionary journey here in the flesh. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for the pumpkin head. What up, Mooncat? Be wearing care. I love you. Hi, Leisha. What's up, Brunette? Teresa. You guys are all in here. Julian. I feel like I just got a personal read. Thank you. Aw. Thank you. Thank you guys for everybody who's ordered a personal read too. They are first come, first serve. It's been really cool. I have personal reads with two that are out of the country. So those ones are, I love those. I don't know why, it's just different energy. It's really interesting, and just communicating is interesting too, just our different ways of life. Thank you guys for, oh, 7 of Swords in reverse for the love and a watcher. Somebody no longer wants to be mean to you. They don't want to deceive you anymore. Oh, but they do watch. And they're waiting. Like, I don't know, somebody always waits for the other foot to drop, but they got a deep attraction here in whatever way this is. If I could only offer you what they knew you wanted most, your heart's desire, right? Then you would see them as the Two of Cups, that they're truly meant to be in their eyes. But this is my best Two of Cups card. These two, their eyes are closed and their cups match. They're glowing in the night. And a 4 of Swords, so there's a healing going on here between a deceptive situation. Okay, so somebody could have walked away from this liar. I heard all eyes on you. Somebody's not sure, you know. There's a death. There's a death to something here. All right, let's see who's coming in for you. Who's this filthy animal? 67 in here, 54 likes. Thanks, guys, for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. In every way, for in love, coming towards the collective. What do we need to know? Do you want to build a snowman? Ride our bikes around the home. Somebody could bring out the inner child in you too. And feel peaceful with somebody. All right, the person coming towards the collective. But who is it? Let's see their energy. Wow. 3 cards stuck together. The Lovers, the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. Oh. So I'm told you, somebody feels blocked from you. It's like they can no longer, you know, the only thing that can inspire or change anything within your heart is just you yourself, your choice. This is up to you. This is up to you out here. I'm seeing somebody who perhaps is in a leadership role, a business owner. 2 of Cups is out here too. This person feels blocked, or like they can't communicate with you through the spirit or spiritually. This person's like, you are my ultimate happiness, but why, if you are, then why do I feel like I'm having a hard time getting to you, or that I'm blocked? Spirit could be blocking this too as well. This person coming towards you, they're blocked in whatever way. Okay, there's a blockage here because of a choice and an ultimate happiness. I would say this person chooses you, but they feel blocked from whatever this is. You know, like, why is it so hard to get to this point with you? Or maybe there's other things or people involved, or it's like right person, wrong time, it feels like. Seriously, it feels like, what the fuck, dude? I finally got close again, and it's like, bam. I almost feel like something might be a little bit faded here, where something comes about and like something shifts, so somebody can receive an enlightenment. My ears ringing. Okay. What's this person's truest intentions towards you? Oh, yeah, to hang on. To hang on to dear life. With dear life? With your life? Oh yeah, somebody ain't letting go. See these two twin flames? See, he ain't even holding the pinnacles. He's focused on these two flames. Somebody here, their intentions is to not let go. Look, devil in the bottom of the deck, what you don't see. Dun dun dun. Not good. Wonder why you're blocked, motherfucker. Weird. And then I see the Four of Wands over this community or this marriage, too, with the Page of Wands and a tower. So this person's intentions is to hang on to you in whatever way. This motherfucker is blocked. I'm telling you, block, block, block. Yeah, there's like, do not collect $100, do not pass go, do not fucking drive to my house, I don't want you peeking through my windows, I don't even want you to email me, I don't want you to talk to any of my friends to try to give a message. It's like, no. Like, Spirit's got this motherfucker blocked. Look, Light Army's here helping. Yee. There's almost like a level of obsession. Look, somebody says you speak to me through music. Okay, so somebody could be a musician here. Magician? Magician? Music? Magician? How do you say it? Musician. There you go. It's with his... Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Why the block? Tell me about this. What does that even mean? Tell me the words behind this blocking, the Seven of Wands. He's like, what the fuck? The fact that you are so mysterious is very thrilling, and it turns on my passions because I don't know what to expect. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person's like, because you're coming in with the wrong intentions, buddy. Yeah, somebody just wants to know. You know, they just want to know. They're all up in that business, and Spirit's like, Not today, Cletus. Not because they've got the devil. Look, my elbow hits it right off back into my lap, just in case you forgot. This person is working with the devil. Okay, the devil energy, it feels very lustful, okay, like somebody's got like some sort of fantasy of marrying you, I love you, like there's obsession. My life is not as together as it seems. Somebody might spend a lot of time watching you, stalking you, busy about what you're doing, their intentions. Ooh, why did I throw the devil out there as intentions? That was only on the bottom of the deck. Well, things are meant to be, I guess. I wonder what that says. Somebody could leave notes too. We will be together again. Ooh, you gotta stalk her. You gotta stalk her. Straight up. The fact that you're so mysterious, like somebody will not get out of yo ass. They might leave notes or tell other people, like, I'm in love with this person, like, seriously. Like, that's my person, that they're meant to be together, it's the Two of Cups, you know what I mean? Like, we have a soul contract and some crazy ass shit. Some crazy ass shit. We'll be together again, bitch. No, we ain't. Don't you see why Spirit don't let you ask it close to me, or it's a quick ending? I hate to talk about the red elephant in the room, but there's a no can go here for this person. Okay, so this person coming towards you, they're blocked. But they only see you, you know what I mean? But with the choices out here, like, I don't know why this person would have kids or like tie you down. Set yourself free, it says right here. Break the bonds that hold you to the past situation. Set yo ass free. Sayonara. Say a motherfucking no, not today. Okay, let's keep going. I laugh. I felt like a Loki laugh right now. Right? God, I'm like, did that just happen? Like, somebody's a stalker. Stalker. For real, too. With their intentions out here, let's keep going. Don't piss me off. I heard that. Don't fucking piss me off. Don't fucking start your shit. Don't come around here starting your shit. Okay? Don't come around here starting your shit. Person's truest feelings. Okay, I told you. Stalker. This person's truest feelings is, I don't know why they're obsessed with you. Is it your knowledge or that you're mysterious? Like, we already seen that you're mysterious. Like, somebody wants in your space. They want in your space. Oh! They want in your space. They want to get back in there and give the old lashing. Give you one last lashing, lad. 66 as I say that. 666 up at the top. Told you. This is weird because, you know, they have all these other options and they're just like, look, they're dead set on you. This water sign maybe even. You know, all that water in the cup. I'm hearing Scorpio. Yeah, and it's like what you have. They're... What the fuck is this? Like spiritual in some way? Because this is weird. Dude, this person's like obsessed in your energy. Somebody could even feel that too. Like, I don't even know. It's like around the neck and the head. It's like, ugh. You know what I mean? I heard keep my name out of your mouth. Like somebody tells other people like, oh yeah, this person and da-da-da-da-da. And they're like, no, dude, you're fucking out of your mind. Like, no, that she does not love you. She does not want to be with you. You know, this is, and everybody knows too, like you could be this super independent person, a healer. Okay. You could be a healer. You could mind your own motherfucking business. This is 4 different decks of cards. Mind your own business out here, working with the universe. 80 people in here, 60 likes. Thanks, guys. That's why the universe has this person blocked, because I think you did this. Your higher self came through and did this. I'm telling you. Behind the mask, like somebody's tried a lot of things. Oh, that pie's so cute. Hello. Spirit's like, Spirit is said, you ain't gonna do that to this one. Not to my beloved. Not to my beloved. Yeah, look at this. Because somebody's obsessed with like what your mystery, what you know, how you give, how you receive, how you do what you do. Look, somebody here is very beautiful. Beautiful hair, beautiful skin, very much in their high priestess energy. You know, there's a big secret around you. It feels like somebody just wants to know how you show up like this. Why are you always alone? What are you doing when you're alone? You know, how do you have all this energy to give to other people? What are you doing out there? What are you blocking? What are you hiding? Like, there's somebody feels completely blocked when it comes to you. 7 of Wands again. They can't help it. They're like, fuck, what's it going to take to get close to this person? What do I have to do? Do I have to get in the spiritual things too? Do I have to become a hiker, a fisher? Look, obsession, your beauty, your passions, your desires, even the cows fucking follow you home. You know? Very attractive energy. Why the obsession? Why? And it's like this person almost wants back in to hurt you again, to see if like you'll fall down a peg. Or if you could remember the pain and hurt, only then, if you could just remember, you know, or somebody like plays the victim too. You left me. You left me to go work on yourself. You know, you left me, you made a choice too. You could have made a choice here and blocked somebody out for a different purpose, for your heart's desire, for your true family, for your soul family here. This person's like, what the fuck? You know, their energy that comes in, they're like, I don't even know why they're so obsessed with you. I think somebody like literally is impulsive and delusional in a way that they feel like you're their person for whatever reason. And I don't think that's the case. I think there's like some sort of Jezebel spirit or some sort of, I mean, this is not healthy. When you love somebody, you have to be able to let it go. Like, keep it free. You can't clip its fucking wings. And this energy that's coming in, that's the first thing it wants to do is clip your wings. Take your freedom in whatever way. They might offer you stability or to help you in whatever way, but you already have that. You have your own strength. You have your own freedom. You work with the universe. You've healed things within yourself. You're healing. You're a healer. That energy is intoxicating to somebody here. They want to be nurtured by you. Shit, this motherfucker would breastfeed off you if you could. Mama. For real. For real. Like somebody's a fucking creep. I don't know. I feel like somebody's looked through somebody's window too when they're, you know, and they're real. Somebody's got an issue. Somebody's obsessed with somebody in whatever way. Alright. No bueno. So their truest feelings here. You know, somebody, I'm going to say too, like, somebody feels like you sniped them out. You just fucking let them go. Look, this person's like dead set on being with you again. They say, I love you. It's like this mystery around. Tell me more about this devil, this 4 of Pentacles here. What is this? For the truest intentions. Why the devil? Oh, yeah. It's like your emotional intelligence. This person is like, they like to play on your emotions. Their intentions is to work the emotional aspect of you, or like your empathy, or your, because if you're like this, right, you're loving and you're giving, why aren't you doing it with them? Why can't you be like that with them? Like somebody feels super cut out by you. Their intentions is to come in as like this mature, grounded, but behind the scenes, like their truest intentions, it's this lust. Somebody here drinks a lot too, or has a problem with alcohol. You know, like I would talk about like drink a lot or every day, or you know what I mean. I heard sloppy drunk. You know what I mean too, and like that's where this like they do this. Somebody drinks and then they think about you for somebody out here like they're an alcoholic, and you wonder why you're blocked, and all you can do is watch. You know what I mean? Look, big old glass in the hand down here too. Gulp, 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 drink up. You know what I mean? It's like you've set yourself free from that. Somebody has that guide out here. That guide shows up again with an intention. High Priestess, what you don't see is that you already have the psychic awareness about this. You know, you already have the awareness too. It's kind of a creepy ass energy. You know, somebody could be a King of Wands, a business owner. Look, more drinks. Sitting at the bar, drinking in whatever way. I think somebody lost a lot, their confidence to alcohol, or, you know, somebody became very out of balance here too. That's probably how they lost you. Could have been. Or has an anxiety about that here. You know, somebody's worried about a contract with a place or how they can get in or get closer, or, you know, somebody just wants to get in your energy. They want to know what's in your head, what's your next plan. Somebody feels far away from you now. You know, you put those blocks up. Yeah. It's like, I'm telling you, somebody's not going to give up on this. Spirit's going to put this. What's Spirit going to do with this person? What's Spirit going to do with this person? What's the principle behind this? King of Swords. Whew, we're going to... Cold hard truth comes out. They're going to get iced out. Yeah, they're going to get a truth. Somebody else, like a King of Swords could come in, or somebody else who is in that energy could come in too and like confront this person. You know, it feels like you have a protector, whoever this is. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio out here. There's a lot of air and water. A lot of air and water sign out here. You know, like highly intellectual, and then the emotions too. That could be like a key point too. It's like somebody wants to be in, I don't know why. It's like when they're in your space, it's like these tower moments don't hit. They don't hit as hard. You know what I mean? When you're around, because, you know, when you're working with the cosmic flow, you know, they feel like you're a protector. You guard them or protect them, or you give them the strength that they need. You know, somebody, you've been doing the healing, and somebody wants to like piggyback off of your healing or what you've been through yourself, you know. There's a cold hard truth coming to this person, and fast look too. Somebody could be getting in a fight or a fist fight, or even getting thrown into jail here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune's at play here. So the universe is allowing this person to continue in this way. There's an awakening here for them, and it's about a journey of discovering. Okay. This, you know, I don't even know. This level of obsession is like very unhealthy. Yeah, it's like they want to foster in your shared strength, or like share this strength with you in whatever way. You know, it has to do with your leadership abilities. Yep, it's like they want to be a part of this legacy that you build, this legacy that you leave behind. See, and that's what like this tight hold is. I'm telling you, there's something here about somebody's house and like coming for, so, you know what I mean? Just being with somebody for this. You know what I mean? It's more business. It's not very love oriented. It's about, you know, the devil's behind it. The devil's in the details. Obviously, there's something here that somebody wants to confide or trap you to and hold you to, but cover it up on the outside with like it would be loving. I'm telling you, somebody's alcoholic. Somebody drinks a lot. And then somebody says mean things, you know what I mean? Or gets on the internet and does something stupid, like somebody's a dipshit here. Truly. I see justice out here, you know. Even like the officers could get called. If you're in like a dispute with somebody who's like psycho like this, I'm telling you, there's a ending to that coming here. This justice being called on something. I almost feel like somebody's been in an unsafe situation due to somebody else's, like, look, like somebody almost feels like you put a spell on them. It's like that deep of, like their whole walls, everything that they have is crumbling down on the inside of them, and they're reaching for you, and the universe has them blocked. Look, Light Army is here to help. Okay. Yep, helping lost souls. So this person's coming to some sort of deep realization. PTSD, trauma response. Yep, backstabbing, rude and hurtful. This is just a mean-ass fucking person. Seriously, with the PTSD and the trauma response, like that's with the alcohol, somebody could get like that. Your spirit guys are saying, set yourself free. Straight up. It's a time to move on. You can't make it up. Yeah, your spirit guides are saying, no more. You're being set free from this. They're blocked so that you can finally advance here. Yeah, you're going to be able to understand what secrets were being held, or you'll understand the depth of something in the future here, maybe through some sort of rest, relaxation, or some sort of meditation that comes to you. Really creepy ass energy, to be quite honest. There's a lot of lust. I told you it's like that Jezebel type spirit. How do you feel about this person? Yeah, see ya. That's how you feel. See ya, motherfucker. Motherfucker, not today. See, look at all that drinking. Look at all that cups. It's like you're done with that shit. You walked away. You seen how like somebody lost everything because of an addiction or because of whatever, you know what I mean? It's like it's true. Look, it's true. They could have had a family, could have had you, and they fucked everything up. Now they're blocked. There's no going back. There's no returning. Yeah, the universe says no more. This person's wasted enough of your time in whatever way, and there's justice and a truth. This could be a cop or a lawyer, too, in this court system, or some sort of court battle that's going to come out here. This could be over a kid, too. See, like, somebody's, like, in a whole ass divorce or custody battle in whatever way, and, like, somebody drinks here. Somebody's not letting somebody go or be set free. They want to fucking, you know what I mean? You're not getting out of this marriage. I'm not fucking letting you go. You eat with me or you don't eat at all, right? She eats with me or she doesn't eat at all. She's like, I ain't coming out of the fucking West Wing, motherfucker. I ain't coming out of this West Wing. My ass is up here in the West Wing. Get the fuck away from you. Yeah, I think somebody, too, could get a DUI or have some sort of law enforcement because of something that they've done or doing. I'm telling you, somebody's going to get a DUI. Drinking and driving, or just like, there's a cop that shows up or whatever. Like, I don't know. There's a really intuitive officer. The universe just sends them there. So there's justice in some sort of situation for you to be able to be set free, or truth to come out about who they truly are and what, why your family was in shambles. Somebody's very destructive when they drink here. They're very cruel. They're very mean. 88, as I say this, 69 likes. Come on, guys, let's get those likes up. Let's get 100 likes in here. There's a cop that's been watching somebody here, too. I don't even know. This could be like a friend or an officer or somebody that you just know that's kind of aware of a situation or something that's happened. You know what I mean? Maybe because it's a small town and like off-duty cop, somebody who's in leadership, but, they're aware. They got the news. They could be helping with this restraining order, put this person away or keep them blocked until you can make this choice. Look, this tower is like, it's relentless. Yep, and you get the message here that you're free. You can finally be free. You get to go. You get your true 10 of Cups with the swans. See, look, this 10 of Cups has the swans in it. This 10 of Cups has a bunch of cups over this family's head. This is just freedom. This is freedom. And the cups are just outpouring. There's like new growth. There could be new children that are here, or 4 children that are prominent. There's something here that's just sacred. It's like the lie finally comes out and you're able to move on and move forward. Yeah, King of Cups, the real lover. Look, 2 of Cups, the real one. The one with the valor, the one with the honor, the one with the virtue. This virtuous person that steps forward. This person could be a very hard worker. Knight of Cups too. Oh yeah. Natural. You'll naturally want to, be drawn towards this person. This person could already have kids or like an adolescent kid. This person probably too has moved away from a lot of things like you have, had to move into calmer waters in whatever way. This person will understand you. This energy does. Yeah, it's like the universe guided all this. Look, the angels. It's like the trumpet sound, things are finally, it feels like something's been going on since 2020 for real. And now there's like finally a victory over it. Straight up. Look, injustice. Oh man, and it's like a past life soulmate too that comes in. It's the real one. With the Queen of Swords, somebody who's just as truthful, and the 10 of Pentacles. I think you two are going to work together in some way. If you don't, it's like doing something for humanity through the angels. Somebody here has a thing with like Rome, Egypt, the pharaohs, and somebody's like angelic. Like there's 2 different types of like different energies. And I heard all brought together by yours truly. Somebody's a psychic seer. That could be you or this other person. I want to say like somebody has a position of like military or being an officer or somebody who holds a high level of wisdom or knowledge, judge, in whatever way that's helping you out through this. This could be just a very powerful guide. I feel like somebody's kids help protect them too. Their kids pray a lot. that keep you safe. You know, you're finally going to have the right friends to be able to celebrate with in the best ways, those that support you. It's like finally ridding yourself of those old toxic energies. Yeah, shadow work. It's like you've done this level of shadow work, now you're able to see. Yep, you were in an unsafe situation for somebody here. Really, the very unsafe situation with that person. Okay, yeah, you're loved beyond this planet. Someone loves and misses you too. Like, you have people on the other side that have had your back through this. Look, physical and mental abuse, I'm telling you. Somebody was with a very toxic person who's obsessed with them now in whatever way. Not good. As above, so below. You know, you can't help who you are. You can't help your knowing, all right? Feeling sick and unwell. You might be feeling, that was in reverse. You might be feeling better now that you've gotten away from this person or whatever this case is. It's like taking a bunch of your energy. It's like it's finally you're able to move on and move away. Somebody spent a lot of nights up here, you know, trying to be safe, can't even get no rest or sleep, feeling unprotected, you know. But, you know, when you call on the highest good of all for your own soul evolution and for you to be able to look at, you know, this person, I do feel like the situation has helped you to grow a lot and have good boundaries. You know, this could have been about material things for you to finally get on your feet or get whatever way, and then it turned up being a whole shit show. 88 as I say that. You know, you started to get the psychic insights, you know, but it did teach you a lot. It helped open your third eye, and it helped you to be very self-aware. It's like it got you past those mental blocks here. You know, you're going to be able to give in a much better way now than you were before because you're not being drained all the time. You know, you actually have loved ones on the other side, you know, that are giving you these choices. They let you know. Somebody here is a profound speaker. Look at that. It's profound speaker. You know, there's going to be news about this or whatever's been said or whatever you say. You know, it's a gift. Could be very emotionally intelligent, a very good business owner, very creative. Somebody here has a lot of plants. I can see a lot of plants and fruit, vegetables, you know, a lot of house plants here. Very truthful energy that you have, and because of that truth and what you've seeded, you're actually going to be able to make the move now. You're going to be able to move, going from the Three of Swords, not figuring out how the hell you're going to get to where you need to go, to being able to pack your bag, have the money, to abundance to do it, right? And the abilities. All right, guys. I am going to get you guys an angel number. Yeah, you had a lot of strength to go through that. It really, you know, it wasn't easy for whoever that was for, going through that toxicity. You know, mental and physical abuse day in and day out. And it's almost like, you know, those were the seeds that were planted, and now that's what somebody else is going through. You know, what you do unto others, you know, comes back onto you. You're reading that, you're ringing that freedom bell. Finally free. I heard it. I'm finally free. Whether it's a divorce or whatever way, like you're able to move in the space where you want to move. Maybe this is a move, or to be able to be free. Somebody loves being in nature and just being out. You know, look at it. Somebody's just a free bird. You know, they love being outside. They don't need anybody. You don't need anybody. You enjoy your own time alone. Maybe sometimes too much. You're a little too blocked off, a little too nerdy, right? I just like to be alone. I get it. I get it. All right, let's get an angel number. Thank you for all almost 90 of you being in here watching. If you guys want a personal read, please email me. That's the only way you can get a personal read. If anybody has a super chat question before I get off here and would like me to pull for that, I would be honored to do so. If not, I'm going to read this angel number and then I'm going to get out. Thank you guys for subscribing. Subscription. Did you guys hit the subscribe button for your girl? I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers before January, and I know we can do it. Yeah, I love my time alone too. Hi, Susan. I love you. Enjoy your evening. Admiring Penguin family. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for all stopping by. Okay, angel number. You could be seeing this number. This could just be a sign or synchronicity. So let's go. 1717. Ooh, drama alert. See, so there's an ending to this cycle of craziness. Right? It says take a step. Take a few deep breaths and focus inwards. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you are heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. So this is about healing, alone time, soul mission, and independence. 88 could be prominent too, just that year. Okay, and then I'll get one more. I feel like there's one more in there. 777. Lots of sevens. You could be seeing ones and sevens. 1111, 777. This is about perseverance. A change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. There is a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the path you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and you will just know what the right next step is. So I just encourage all of you guys that are breaking away from toxic relationships and, have set yourself free from that. Love on yourself. Enjoy this part of your journey. Know that you're safe and protected. The right people will come into our life. Soul, family, friends. See what I'm saying? Like, somebody was really abused here. You could see that. You could see that, but it did make you stronger. You achieved something because of somebody else's action or reaction in whatever way. You achieved a level of newness here. Keep hope for this unique bond to come about too. And I also do see that somebody has a lot of money coming towards them. Could be very unexpected windfall of money. Yeah, you be on a vacation out in the sun. All right, so. For those of you that are about to get married and doing that fast, good luck. Wish you the best. For those of you who don't drink and drive, don't be impulsive. All right, if you guys want a personal read with me, make sure you email me. My email's in the description box. Leave a comment. If you can't find the email, leave a comment saying, hey, I'm interested in a personal read. I will comment back and give you that email address. I thank you all for being here. I send back any energy that does not belong to me to its rightful owner and the energetic frequency in which it came. I call back all of my energy with love and light, and I just thank every one of you for being here, and I wish you the best. Kisses from Idaho.